after the crisis, what cars will Opel produce in the future? In the interview, Opel CEO Karl-Friedrich Stracke.
Mr. Stracke, Opel has come back from the verge of bankruptcy. How does the future look for Opel now?
I think we have a great future for us. We have made profits in the first half of this year, actually 100 million in the operational business, so we are very happy about it. And actually we are looking in a very good future for the second half as well. So our forecast for the second half is for the complete year that we really have an operational profit for 2011. And actually we are planning for 2012 with some solid profits next year.
But how did you manage this turnaround?
There was a couple of things. Obviously, we restructured in the plants and headcount and so forth, but the main focus was on the revenue side, and we really could improve our market share. So the market share could rise to 6.2%. Actually, we sold 60,000 cars more than last year. So that was a significant enabler to basically break even.
And which markets are the most important for you?
The Western European markets are key for us, obviously the 5 key markets, but also Russia and the export markets are getting more and more important for us.
But looking at the export, the figures don't seem to be so great for Opel.
Well, we are very happy as we embrace on the export as such. We have started Israel, for example, and very successfully. So we are.
But that's a small market.
Yeah, but still we are selling close to 8,000 cars over there. So we are very pleased and happy in how this develops. Obviously, we want to do more. There's no question about it, and we have a clear strategy now to do that.
What about China and Brazil, for example?
Yeah, China is for sure an option for us, and we are selling already 7,000 cars per year roughly. And thus we have 25 dealerships over there, and our ambition is to increase sales also in China down the road.
What about your parent company, General Motors? Do you go into the same markets with similar models, or don't you?
We need to make smart business decisions. So whatever we do in the markets, we need to align with basically, General Motors as such. So with every market, we decide on Chevy, Buick, and Opel. What doesn't make sense to go in yes and no? Do we add to each other that we have not a cannibalization going on? So that's some principles we go through before we announce that we are going to do an export.
So. Is Opel a German company or an American company now?
Opel is a German company, German engineered company, and we are proud of it.
Which means you are selling your products also through the term German engineering?
Yes, absolutely. In most of the markets, our reputation is just outstanding in terms of German engineering. Take Russia, for example. We have almost a premium basic reputation in the Russian market and for German engineering, and so we really get a good price for our products over there.
Talking about the future of cars, how important are electric cars nowadays in your strategy?
I think, in our overall strategy, the electric mobility or e-mobility gets more and more important. We want to get rid of basically our fossil dependency, and that means we need to, have cars available to us emission-free, CO2-free. And in this context, I think our Ampera is a main strategy to get this done. The Ampera is the first electric vehicle which drives with range extender and it allows you to have a range of up to 500 kilometers with 80 kilometers pure electric driving. And you can recharge within 3 hours or so, and then you have a full battery, and then you can go drive in the full battery mode. It's really the full mandate. So you can really basically embrace a complete car with it for a whole family.
Well, where do I find my electricity if my Ampera's battery is empty?
Yeah, we have actually made, with 33, energy providers, green energy providers, so-called Eco Power, where you can get basically power from the grid, CO2-free, just based on solar and wind or water. So that is basically the opportunity, basically, for the customers down the road to have those, let's say, contracts available in the same moment they buy the car.
So this is a concept for Germany?
No, it's a European-wide concept,
okay.
Actually, yeah.
So, and you want to sell it also for export markets?
Absolutely,
or? Yes.
Absolutely. So that's a strategy that whoever buys an Ampera, he has the ability to basically get eco power from the grid.
electric cars are quite expensive. Who is your ideal customer for these kind of cars?
They're coming. Actually, the analysis show we have over 6,000 customers now for the Ampera already available, and the analysis shows they're coming from different societies. It's not the one or the other. The one is a gadget. They want to have just the latest technology gadget as such. The other are really focusing on the green environment and want to really drive CO2 free. So it's really a mixture, and they're coming from all types of the society. It's quite interesting to see that. And actually, that means that we are getting new customers here to the brand.
Okay, these cars need a special infrastructure. Do you think this infrastructure is available, for example, in Germany right now?
I think the infrastructure in some part of the country is available. In the larger cities, we need to still create a better infrastructure. So I think we need to go after for charging stations and build up some charging stations in the cities to enable a faster charging of the cars.
When you started the job as being the Opel chef, did you think it would be an easy job or a difficult one?
No, when Dan Akerson asked me, so Karl, you want to do this job, but be aware it will be not easy. I said, yes, I want to do it. I'm aware it's not so easy. No, I mean, it's a tough business we are working in here in Europe, and it's all about to succeed. And you need to have a passion for cars to get it done.
Oh, you worked as an engineer as well. What was the biggest challenge for you being an engineer?
Actually, when we developed the Ampera, I had a lot of fun developing the Ampera, and now we're all very proud to have it there. So I could really participate in the whole developing phase of the Ampera. That made me proud, and that made my blood running in my veins.
Now, how important are the German plants in the Opel strategy? How important are they?
It is a very important, obviously. We have a clear strategy to utilize it, and as such, it's a very important.
Next year, Opel will have its 150-year anniversary. What do we have to expect from Opel then?
Yeah, we want to bring out new, fresh products which support the 150 years, but also we will celebrate it next year, potentially in August. So we'll see. It will be a big surprise. So you need to wait for a moment and for that big surprise.
Okay. Now, the economic situation at the moment is a bit shaky. How will it affect your business?
Obviously, we need to have a realistic forecast of the industry volume as such, and from there, we want to start to have a realistic production volume forecast for our plants.
Are you prepared for another recession?
Yes, I think we are, and we obviously don't hope that it will be a recession, and I don't think it will be a recession, by the way. But whatever will come, we will be prepared.
What lessons have you learned from the last recession, from the last crisis?
Realistic forecasting.
But how can you be realistic in these times where nobody seems to know how things will develop?
Yeah, but you need to have a two-way of development in this regard. At least you need to anticipate what's coming, so that you have a more optimistic view on things, but also a more realistic one, so that you have an upscale and a realistic version of a planning. And if you do this, then you are prepared.
What will be the market share of electronic cars in, say, about 10 years or so?
It's obviously difficult to predict. As you might know, the government here, the German Chancellor, has requested the industry to basically sell 1 million cars in Germany, for example, until 2020. And I think that's a realistic approach.
So this is a challenge, but you think you can achieve it?
Yes, I think we can achieve it as an industry.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Thanks.